expectations and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Goal, France! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that.
Goes for a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Beckham. Shot at goal! There's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. Oh, he's been caught napping! Takes a shot! Goal, France! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! Conte.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Mbappe. He's away, and a chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
White, looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. Camavinga. Zaire Emery. Can he get onto this? Zaire Emery.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Now it's Foden. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Foden. Flashes it. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Can he get it through? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham with the short one. And it's White. Adams. Now this could be a chance. Tries to pass it through. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Not the most convincing of passes. France looking to pass their way through. Pass somewhat off target. and reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Foden. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. That is lovely. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific header. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Koundé, quality ball. That's a shade optimistic. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Look at the space here. Petit!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Foden. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Petit. Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Threads one in. Can he latch onto this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. White. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Zaire Emery.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? And he's found the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
England have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Well, looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That is good alertness.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Ah, he's given it away! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Attention, changement.
Saliba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can run onto that. Pavard gets it away. Who saw this coming? England have come back from the very brink. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kante, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Mbappe. Dunk gets over and intercepts. That's a little off target. Now it's Kante. England perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Well, that has not gone well. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Distributed tidily. Camavinga. Petit. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Grealish. Played for Stones. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Zaire Emery. White. That's good running with the ball. Saka. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Out for a throw. Conte. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Petit. Camavinga. And he's straight offside.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Petit. Conte. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He might have to go it alone here. And here's Camavinga. And here's Camavinga.
Camavinga.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. No, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Conte. Saliba. France finding their passes. And it's made its way to him. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Conte. Zaire Emery.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Eze. He's a sharp little ball here. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11, Griezmann. Le numéro
Into
8,
extra time we
le
go.
numéro 33. À leur place,
Petit is onto this.
le numéro 6.
Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Eze. And it's Rabiot. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rabiot. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Dunk. Now it's Gerrard. He's beaten the last man. It's loose now and they want to get it. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Le numéro 5.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, it's Kante. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Conte. Dembele. And it's Guendouzi. And here's Grealish. That's a good run down the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Half-time, extra time.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14. Pour le
Exhaustion,
remplacer,
physical
le numéro
and
19.
mental. Will we
Changement
find a
pour-
winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's on his way! Oh, Red, nice interception. Eze, and here's Saka. Good ball, good take. And that's been drilled in. Rabiot. Guendouzi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Eze. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Alexander-Arnold. A game with so much... And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Gerrard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
France are looking to go forward now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mignon claims it, safe hands.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Rabiot. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. And he's managed to get free. It's Kane! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
À sa place, le numéro 9. Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Koundé, Pavard. Now it's Fofana. Now it's Dembele. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Dembele, first in line. And he's found the net.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one. Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Thuram is second man up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Eze is the second man to step up for his team.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
The third man in the queue. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Saka is the third man to step forward. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
France with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, he's hit it over!
Oh, he got that contact all wrong.
Gerrard is the fourth man to step forward for them. It's three apiece. Fofana with the last of the first 5 penalties. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Yes, that's how you do it.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. That's a good penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
The margin of error is 0. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Guendouzi is next on this now extended list. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He must, but can he?
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Where does this end? Their 8th penalty taker. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
England at the point of no return.
Great penalty under pressure. Again, picked his spot. Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Almost the full team now. Here is their 9th man. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
This is match point. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Saliba takes us into double figures. This is quite extraordinary. Oh, calm as you like.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
England are looking to save match point.
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Mignon stares down his opposite number. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. He's buried it, and he's won it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim.
England can be really